Today we'll be going over the two basic types of garage door springs: extension springs and torsion springs. Both types of springs must meet the DASMA standard of a 10,000 cycle life and do the job of counterbalancing the garage door, just in different ways. Extension springs counterbalance the sectional garage door by the expansion and contraction of the spring. The extension spring has looped ends for mounting support and attachment for a pulley and cable assembly. SSC sells extension springs with a variety of different ends on them, including single open loops, double looped ends, and clipped ends. While double looped and clipped ends are sturdier and more durable than an open looped end, they are also more difficult to replace. There are also specific extension springs that are made for the one-piece door applications. These are the doors that swivel and pivot open, versus a sectional door that rolls overhead. Extension springs follow a DASMA color coding that relates to the pounds that the spring can carry. This is different from the DASMA color coding that is used for torsion springs, which is based on the wire size of the spring. SSC also prints the wire size and length of the springs on stock springs. A traditional torsion spring is fitted with two cones, a winding cone and a stationary cone. Unlike how extension springs expand and contract to raise the garage door, the torsion spring gets wound, and the counterwinds are what help to balance and move the door. Torsion springs also differ from extension springs in that they are handed and can be left or right hand wound, depending on the direction of how the coil is wound. When purchasing torsion springs with cones installed on them from SSC, the winding cones will be color-coded for easier identification. Left-hand wound springs will have black on the winding cone, and right-hand wound springs will have red on the winding cone. Besides having cones, torsion springs can also have different ends, such as long-length ends, mini warehouse ends, rolling steel and barrel style, looped Kinnear, and Crawford. While extension springs are made with either hard-drawn or oil-tempered wire, torsion springs can be made out of oil-tempered, galvanized, or square wire. While both extension springs and torsion springs meet the DASMA standard of a 10,000 cycle life and do the job of counterbalancing the garage door, it should be noted that torsion springs are safer for the homeowner than an extension spring. If an extension spring breaks, it has the potential of flying off the cable and pulley system and injuring a person or damaging property. If a torsion spring breaks, it will stay on the mounted shaft, preventing it from harming a person or damaging property. We hope this brief explanation of the difference between extension and torsion springs was helpful. If you have any questions, contact our sales team at sales@sscorp.com or by calling us at 833-SSC-DOOR.